This is Adam B.
Hi, this is Adam B. A story to tell you, and then something to show you in a minute. In 1988, I was working at 10 Columbus Circle, a building in Midtown Manhattan, New York City. One day, I come downstairs at lunch, and I look next door at what was at the time the New York Coliseum. It was like a trade show hall. It was there before the Javits Center, and they'd have trade shows there, they'd have conventions there, whatever. But by that time, they weren't using it much anymore. So I was surprised when I came down that afternoon and just saw the word "welcome" on the marquee, and I'm thinking, okay, well, they're using it for something. End of the day, 5:30 rolls around. I go downstairs and I look at the marquee, and it says, "Welcome, Superman." I'm thinking, Superman? Superman's coming? Odd. Okay, so I go over, I see a small crowd out front, and I find somebody with a clipboard. And people with clipboards usually know what's going on in a situation like that. So I ask them what's going on, and they say, "Are you a member of SAG-AFTRA?" Those are the two main performing arts unions. Actors for film and television are in those unions. And I say, "No, I am not in SAG-AFTRA." And they say, "Sign this!" And I sign this piece of paper saying that I'm not in SAG-AFTRA. And that means I can appear in this production that's going on and not get paid. What's the production? Well, it turns out this was February 1st, 1988. In 1988, the character of Superman turned 50 years old. So somebody, it turns out CBS, was filming a TV special to celebrate Superman's 50th anniversary. We were pretending we were in Metropolis, and that there was this banquet going on inside this hall for Superman, and we got to see various superheroes pull up in limos, get out, wave, go inside. That's what they needed us for. Basically, just fans. So I watched Aquaman walk in, The Flash ran by, Green Lantern. There's some other people, like Fred Willard was playing the vice mayor of Metropolis. Ellen Green, she's an actress who really doesn't do much these days. I wonder why. I really liked her. She was the curator of the Superman Museum. Jan Hooks, then of Saturday Night Live, she played this hick woman who was under the impression she had a love child with Superman. At any rate, Dana Carvey was the announcer. The amazing Kreskin was there. Yeah, go check Wikipedia for all these people who are IMDb if you don't know who they are. So it aired on February 29th, 1988, which was appropriate because Superman's birthday in the comics always was listed as February 29th. And I taped it, and somewhere in this house is a copy of that videotape. And I got about a minute of FaceTime during the whole thing. All the crowd scenes were at the very end of the show. So I had to sit through all this stuff with Hal Holbrook and old clips and what have you. You can see me in the crowd, and it was really, really cool. Now, I was just poking around online recently, and I found out that the Superman 50th anniversary special was included as supplemental material. Let me say that again, supplemental material on a 2-disc set of Superman 2. Now, I had the first Superman movie on DVD. I never bothered to get the second one, but I did a little poking around online. I found myself a copy of Superman 2, which includes the Superman 50th anniversary special. I know you can't read that. This is a crappy camera. So here's what I did. I put the disc in the computer, and I ran a program or two, and I'm going to show you a few seconds of footage of me in the crowd as I appeared on television in 1988. Now, I freely admit I do not own this footage. I believe Warner Brothers owns this footage. It is not my intent to try and take any revenue away from Warner Brothers. As a matter of fact, I'm going to remove the audio because it's just crowd sounds for the most part. I do not own this. I understand that. And if YouTube wants it pulled down, Warner Brothers wants to pull it down, I understand. I'm just trying to show off a few seconds of me on TV 21 years ago. Okay, so I really have two scenes to show you. This one is just a quick pan over the crowd. Here, watch. See me in the middle there, behind the woman with the big hair? Here, I'll show it to you again. Up there, in the middle, I'm wearing a tie. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Now here's the other scene. It's at the end. Now, if you're going to have a crowd of people waiting for Superman, well, what are you going to have people in this crowd saying when he finally shows up? I know none of you kids know, but the older folks, you know. They're going to say, look, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. Now, they use the paid actors to do everything except the last two words. But from when I was a little kid, one of the things I really wanted to do was stand in a crowded city street, point up at something flying by, and go, it's Superman! Watch this. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman! I don't think I have ever been happier on camera to that point in my entire life when I'm pointing up in the sky, pointing at the Toshiba sign on top of the MTV building, because that's what they had us do. Okay, well, that's it. I just wanted to show everybody what I looked like on TV 21 years ago. Once again, I admit I do not own this footage. Warner Brothers owns this footage. I just wanted to show it off for my friends and viewers. And thank you, and enjoy, and there's more videos coming soon. I just have to sit around and record some more introduction stuff like this. I think I'm going to go change my shirt.